Hey everyone, Sapphire here. November 1st, 2014. This happens to be the 3-year anniversary of Sonic Generations, which was made to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog. You know what it also is? The 5th year since the first video I ever made, and that day is coming up. So, this is all about anniversaries, and what better way to celebrate years than by showing how much you've grown over the years. Sonic Generations is a game I have played to death ever since its release all those years ago. And it was a fantastic adventure which put in all the best and brightest for Sonic's 20 years as a video game icon. Yes, it was a reimagining of Sonic's history rather than something completely original, but that's okay, because it brought Sonic back into our hearts for a time and wowed us with both nostalgia and with its own fantastic design as an original title. The way Sonic Generations reimagined its platforming years as one amazing game made me inspired to play through it with you guys, and it was the first full game I even Let's Played. 3 years later, I want to do a reimagining of my own as I replay this game for this channel. But things will be different this time around, just a little bit. Not only will I just be playing Sonic Generations like last time, but I will be doing even more, so here's how it's going to go. First of all, the copy of the game I'll be playing is the PC version. It will be played natively at 1920 by 1080 pixels or 1080p at 60 frames per second, thanks to YouTube now allowing for 60 FPS content. That will make me one of the first people here on the site to upload Sonic footage in its full glory as you see it when playing, but, you know, people will be jumping on that bandwagon anyway. Of course, this means a very slight drop in image quality and a much longer upload time, so do keep that in mind. The game will be played with FX Pipeline, otherwise known as the Unleashed render to the community. This is a rendering pipeline left over but ultimately cut from a previous game, Sonic Unleashed on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. A wonderful team of fans were able to mod the game to bring this code back in working order. The result is much better graphics engine overall, featuring new lighting, dynamic shadows and other features such as motion blur. All of this together brings the game at its highest possible quality to you guys. Special thanks to Darkyellowz for his work in the modding community which has made this possible. Secondly, I will be bringing a little more history to the series with a playthrough of each original level. So, for example, if you don't understand, you'll see me play through the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis original game's version of Green Hill Zone, as well as Act 1 of Sonic Generations Green Hill Zone, and so on for each level. Why am I doing this? To highlight just how far Sonic has come, and to show just how amazing of a job Sonic team has done in reimagining Sonic's history and making it a worthy celebration. Thirdly, more content. Besides just the original levels and bosses, I will be attempting to show off all this game's side missions as an added bonus, if the series does well. This means more videos, more of me talking, and more of me discussing Sonic's history and what went into making this game. This part will likely be in post-commentary, with a video showing off each act's respective missions back to back. Lastly, I want to show off what came from the community. As a huge bonus, I will be showing off the Unleashed project following this project. A wonderful mod brought to us by Sonic's loving community which brings all of Sonic Unleashed's best stages onto the PC version of Sonic Generations. Personally, I'm looking quite forward to that one because I loved Sonic Unleashed. This next part is for my Patreon supporters. If you want to support us or learn more, head over to the link shown on screen and you'll learn about how Patreon works and how it helps out me and Darky. For this Let's Play, patron pledges are gathered at the end of every second week for the combined effort of all 8 videos which will be released per fortnight. Darky will also have a Let's Play series running with a similar model, so that makes 2 payments per 2 weeks. All pledges are gathered at the end of the month by Patreon. I am not good at explanations, so check out the link in the description, and massive thanks in advance. We already have 3 supporters and we're incredibly thankful to each of them. So, patrons. You need not be worried that you'll end up paying for each video I make, and it'll just be constant gameplay day after day, which isn't worth the money you put into support. No. There will be 4 videos per week from me, released on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Week 1 will be Green Hill Zone Acts 1 and 2, along with Chemical Plant Acts 1 and 2. The following week will then be Sky Sanctuary Act 1 and 2, along with Metal Sonic and Death Egg bosses. All that will be included as one patron-supported playlist. This video is a Kickstarter and will be given its own post. As for Darky, he'll be taking every other day, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays for whatever he's working on. I feel this amount of work and content is what my supporters deserve, and I hope that I can continue to entertain you all and be worthy of your support. Remember everyone, My Patreon isn't there just so I can get as much money as possible. It's just an option you can all use if you want to support me with as little or as much as you want to help us continue to make videos, get better equipment, and improve the viewing experience. I'm looking forward to everyone's input, advice, and criticisms, and I really hope one day I'll be able to record lots for you guys in even higher resolutions than 60 frames per second and all that stuff. So, thank you to everyone, and I hope you enjoy my upcoming series. Stay tuned.